I've laid out a lot of detail and a lot of bad news. The good news about this is that the more state legislators, and again, they've all been bypassed mostly. There are no bills or hearings in any of these states over the last several years. Most states adopted in the summer of 2010 when most people are at the beach or relaxing or have a good time. That's when the people in the Departments of Education, they thought in the late summer was a really good time to have a public debate about adopting Common Core. But most states' legislators have no idea about this. Now you're seeing a flood of bills all over the country. That's a lot of what Dr. Stotsky does and we do with our time, is go to state boards of education meetings, go to legislative hearings, and go to civic groups like this to talk. Because the fact is, it is insulting to the fundamental principles of our democracy, the way in which this was done. There are all kinds of other issues with it, but fundamentally, it's undemocratic because the private organizations that are driving this aren't accountable to anybody, and it's appalling. But the fact is that people are waking up to it, moms in particular. I have to say, we've spoken in front of groups of 5 people, and we've spoken in front of groups of 900 people. Almost 70% of the audience are usually moms or grandmothers because, in point of fact, those are the folks that are doing the work and homework with their kids, and they're seeing it. And it's private school parents, it's public school parents, it's parochial school parents, and let me tell you, they're not happy. They are not happy. And they're very active on Twitter and on Facebook and social media and letter writing campaigns and putting it on ballots and testifying and really mobilizing in a way that I don't think any of the people that pushed Common Core ever thought. So I've given you a lot of information. I'd be happy and welcome to hear your questions. You've been very patient. I've given you a lot of details, and I hope it's been helpful. Thanks.
Just another point of note, Mary Ann's going to be making a demonstration here with this board. There may be some of you in the back that may want to move up a little bit to be able to see. It's very important information, so if you can't see, you may want to just move up a little bit. Mary Ann?
How's that? Is that working? Up a little. Whoops. Sorry. I'm sure. Does that work? All right. Can you hear me? All right. I could hold it if I need to. Good evening, and thank you very much for inviting us here to be with you this evening.